Hey, you everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda back on Seaopolis, and a couple of things we're going to do today, but the big thing we're going to do is reactors. Now, I've got the compact machine stuff here. I'm going to come back to that once I've figured out what I'm going to do when it comes to compressing that. But there is two things I want to do first. I need two things. I need a network receiver and a network transmitter, which needs one more thing to craft. There we go. Right, and then I need a network card, which needs a lot more of the things. I love refined storage auto crafting. Anybody who used applied energistics will be familiar how this works, but I find refined storage to be a little bit simpler, easier to use, and so happy it's on these packs. But transmitter, receiver, and a network card. Now, these connect up to your system like nope, wrong one. I've still got you on magnet, haven't I? Switch off. There we go. Right. So you want to be that one. So this, connected up to the network, is a transmitter. This takes a network card. Now, I want to take this over here, another escapee from the farm, to go away. I want to take this, I want to bring it over here, because I want to add these to my storage network. So rather than running cables all the way over, if I was to pop this here, right click it with the network card, that's now linked to this receiver. If I go over here, put this into here, 50 blocks, because this is 50 blocks away. And as you can see, it's now all lit up. So, if I was to get some cables, and if I was to get a wireless doohickey, one of you, get you to craft everything, and if I was to get a storage, where are you? External storage. Control click, get you to craft all the bits you need to there. So you, what was the other thing I wanted? It was you. Right. Let's give these a second just to all craft in the system. Right, so if I have to go into here now and say 867 wither skulls here. So how many have got in the system? 239. I slap this onto you. Ah, the transmitter's not in range, is it? I then slap you on you. 1100 wither skulls, and we've got a new transmitter, which means we've just extended our wireless range to include that little area. So this is on, but it's not getting power. Oh, I might have broke the... Have I brought the plug? I have brought the plug. I have, haven't I? Yep. Is it a plug or is it the point? It's the point. There we go. There we go, that's working again. Oh yeah. I need to turn the fans off while we're doing stuff. So let's just there we go, make sure everything's working again. Right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, just added that to the storage system. Just wanted to get that done so that it was one less thing I had to think about. Next job. We are building a reactor. So the first thing I want to do, let's just get those of those, is create the book. So this gives us all what we need to know about creating reactors. So the reactor, the multi-block, produces energy. And lots. I mean, these can be absurd levels. It's lots of different blocks placed next to each other which will operate. So you'll need yellorium ingots or uranium, which we've got. So we need the first basic reactor, 22 casings, 1 controller, 1 rod, 1 fuel, 1 access port, 1 forge energy power tap. We can use glass instead of reactor blocks, as that'll let us see what's happening inside. But it's up to you which one you use. Now, the reactors themselves, if we go onto here, you've got reactants, which is your fuel, and your waste. So you'll need to do something with the waste once it all comes off. You have got the turbine, which you can use your reactor to create steam, to power the turbine, to create energy. Now, I want to put my reactor and turbine about here. So a reactor and a turbine. Or I could have it here with a turbine. Yeah, actually I might have it here. This could be I might have to get rid of all these for a bit. But we'll build a little one first just to get it working, and then I'll spend some time between episodes just making it bigger. So, what did it say? Casings, we need 22 of these, and we need graphite, which is just smelted coal or charcoal. Which we've got thousands of. And we're going to need a lot of graphite. So, let's get the speed upgrades out here. Throw them all into here. Logistics pipe. I'm going to throw you away. I'm going to throw you away for a minute. Let's get a barrel. Oh, you there. You there. To pull. No, to tell you to input from the bottom. And then just fill you with coal. Now, I can only burn 3 at a time here because we're running a simple factory. Can increase that by going up the tiers. So, simple factory is that one. We've got advanced, elite, and ultimate. Let's get into here. Amazing machines. So this goes through the tiers. We need these control circuits in order to do that. Fortunately, I went and added the autocraft for all of them. So basic all the way up to the elite, the ultimate. So of course, basic control circuits we know: redstone and osmium. The advanced ones is the basic control circuits with iron alloy, which which is redstone and iron. The elite is the advanced with reinforced alloy, which is the iron infused alloy with diamond. And the ultimate is the elite circuit with atomic alloy, which is the reinforced alloy with obsidian. Now, if I were to just say make 32 of these. Go. Throw this there. That's where all this comes in handy. Because I'll probably need a lot more iron infused. So I've got these. If we infuse the redstone, the diamond and obsidian dust in here, what that diamond, which in the infuser, here we go, diamond. A single diamond dust is 10, which is 1 diamond. An enriched diamond is 8. So it makes sense to enrich them first and then put them in the machines. So that's what this does. The redstone goes in here. Now because osmium and iron will both use redstone, they'll both go in there, no problem. As you see, both patterns are in there. And then they'll get thrown into here. Why is the infused alloy going into that one? Oh, snap. That's a bad boo-boo. That's a bad boo-boo. I've definitely made a bad boo-boo. So you need to go there. You need to go in there. You need to go in there. You need to come out. You need to go in there. You need to go in there. Right. And then you need to come out. And you need to go in there. Right. And you need to come out. And you need to go in there. I think I may have got away with that. No, I haven't. Let's get rid of that. I need to put an extra diamond in there to make up for the little bit I've lost. This is why you should check stuff before you stream, because you'll always find out that you made a complete ash of something somewhere, and you have to spend an age trying to fix it. So they're all going in fine. Yeah, you should be going in fine, but yeah. I'll set that to output. There we go. Fixed it. All working fine. All good. Nothing, no problems. Nothing to see here. We're all fine. We're all fine. Thank you. Here. So, basic tier factory. What that does is it turns a machine that has a single output to a triple output. That makes it 5, that makes it 7, that makes it 9. So if I was to get one of these, and add it to this, that'll go to 9 simultaneous things, processes. But you've got to go up the tier, so you've got to put a basic tier on, then an advanced, then an elite, then an ultimate. So what I'm going to do here is create all of the recipes here, throw them all into here, and if I throw it here and go tier, we'll create, because we're going to need a few of these, no, yeah, might need some more basics. So create some basics. Then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. We need 5 of those, and we'll need 5 of those. And now we can just let this do its thing, and jobs are going in. In the meantime, how much coal have we gone through? A little bit. How much energy are we going through? We're still within bounds, but not by much. Right. Back to reactors. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22 of those. We need to make some repeaters, so let's make a handful. We need sticks. Of all the things I've run out of, sticks. And sticks. Right, back again. Repeaters. Let's make a few of these because you know we need more. And clicking too fast. And I broke it all. Right, back in a minute. Right, and we're back. And I've just made this thing, crafting monitor. So what this does is it lets you see what items are being crafted. Like I've got, and tells you if there's a problem. It's like the components I've been trying to make. Enderium, machine doesn't accept the item. So if I then go to here and look up Enderium, I know to craft this is in the induction smelter. So make sure I've got the recipe in the induction smelter. Enderium, yes. So it's not the Enderium that's causing the issue. It could well be. So what is the recipe for a compote for one of these? So for Enderium. Yeah, so it's the crafting of the Enderium. So what's the recipe that I've got here? Throw that into there. 3 lead, 1 diamond, 2 ender pearls. So 1 diamond. That is silver. That's lead. 3 lead, and 2 ender pearls. Which now that I've linked up to the other system up there, access to as many of these as I want. So 2 of you, 3 of you, 1 of you, and that creates 2 Enderium ingots. So I can grab from here, drag it down, and then click it again to change the quantity. That's good there. So if I now throw this back into here, cancel, and then recraft. Still doesn't do it. Right, is it? That'll be why. It only accepts diamond dust, not diamond. And I don't have a pulverizer on my setup here. So let's grab this one. We'll have to slap you here for now. Let's get a crafter. And get this set up. So 1 diamond is 1 diamond dust. What I'll do, I'll throw that diamond in so I get the right kind of dust. Export top. Import bottom. I've done that twice, we're still making stuff, aren't we? Let's go into here. Yeah, still just processing things. I mean, on the component side, the one thing I did all of these trying to craft components for, so that I could get this thing to work a little bit faster. So I might as well get that in there. But yeah, it's been a lot of this trying to get this all working. There we go. Then we go to process, go to here, and if we shift click, we can get rid of the items in there. Change that to 1 diamond is 1 diamond dust. Throw that into there. Take out the Enderium recipe that I've just done. I should have done this first. Replace that with dust. 3 lead, 2 ender pearls is 1 Enderium. Copy that recipe twice. If you take this shift and right click, you wipe the pattern. So good way of getting rid of if you make duplicates there. So throw that into there now. One last time. Component, craft, yes, start. Want to cancel the error. No errors. That one's working fine. So we should have one of those. Brilliant. Right. Where were we before everything went to pot? Oh yeah, we're discussing factories and things, weren't I? And getting the reactor set up. So, factories. I have gonna put all these tiers into here. So we can, just as to show off, they're basic factories already. So we'll get a advanced, we'll get a elite, and we'll get an ultimate. So throw all these back in here, out of the way. Let's put you away, you away. Put you away as well, actually. And all these working wonderfully now. Yeah, it's amazing how much better these things work when you actually double check your work and pay attention to what you're doing. This line of crafters, I'm going to need more machines, so I'm just going to build another line of crafters here as well. So this is certainly not the end of the crafting that's going to be done. But, well, to give it a show, basic smelter factory, if I right click it with this, sorry, shift right click, advanced. So I'm going to eventually do this with all of the mechanism machines there, and all the ones that are going to be going up here as well soon enough. Because the faster these things process and work, the better. Oh yeah, that's the other thing the crafting monitor does. Because it knows processing speeds and things, it does give you a rough estimate. I know, it gives you a time it was requested, how long it's been since you requested it, and how much progress. So 91%. We've got 2 more infused alloys and 1 more reinforced alloy coming. Tick, tick. 1 more infused alloy. And then you go tick, 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 tick. All done. That's come off the list. And then this is now onto scheduled, and soon these will go to, there we go, stored. So these are all crafting now. And the elite, now to show you, if I try putting this onto here, does it work? Because it can only be put on to that one, because that's already got the previous upgrading. And now, for the same amount of power, we're burning up so much faster, because we're now doing 7 operations instead of 1, or 3, or 5, and soon to be 9. So yeah, that gets all that nice and done. So this is where we were before everything went to pot. Let's get, I know we need 22 for the construction, but I know we're going to need more as well, so I'm just going to get a few more. Then we need a redstone port, which that's where everything died. I was making this redstone port. We're actually going to need 2 of these probably. So let's just go at extreme, just so that we can keep these in vision. So we're probably going to need 2 of these, because there is a way of using these to automate the reactor so it doesn't get too hot, because it can melt down. Not fun. We need a controller. We need a hopper to create an access port. We need some fuel rods. Not sure how many we're going to need, but we do need more glass. Fortunately, we've got lots of sand. And if I was to get the resonant integral component that we've now got, I can throw that into here to replace that, and everything's faster still. So they've already... Oh, no, that's not got one in at all. I can win that one. So all these are going to get upgraded to resonant, as are the machines up there with the mystical agriculture seeds. So, where were we? Rods. I can't remember how many it says we need for the basic reactor. Let's take a quick look. Sets the amount. The more of these, the more power, the more heat. So let's get 12. Seems like a good number. We need an energy tap. This is how the energy comes out. Definitely one of these. And that's the fuel rod, and then we need a control rod base. We need these for however many stacks of fuel rods. So let's just get... We'll get 5, because I know we're going to need more eventually as well. And then we need... that 22 of those. All of that are the basics for a reactor. Let's jump upstairs. And I think for now, I'm just going to build it here. But all of that needs to go downstairs as well. I'll have to do that in a bit. So, tell you what then, let's build it. If I was to get rid of you. Dang it. Oh, we're hoping it didn't do that. The only downside to this mod, it looks great, but every time you do something wrong, you pay for it with copious amounts of water everywhere. Fortunately, that hasn't destroyed everything down here. Or it might have done. Because it was still connected up to some of these. Well, back in a more when I've done the repair job. Ah, jeez. Right, fixed it, I think. Yeah, I forgot I got a lot of this linked up with the foundations I've got down there as well. Yeah, it's been a long time since I made this. I've forgotten how it all went. But back to where I was before I came in a complete mess of things. The reactors. So, where's my reactor book? So, your first reactor. All those things. Place your box in the world with the following diagram. So just a 3x3. Dink, din, dun, dun. Right. We want the access port on one side, because that's where the fuel goes in. We want let's get back inside for this one. We're going to need, let's put you there, a reactor fuel rod in the middle, a fuel, yeah, and then a control at the top. Put you back. We want the controller. We want a redstone port, which will go on the back, and then we want the energy tap, which will go on the side. And it's all worked because you see it's suddenly changed into a multi-block design. When I click on here, we have got our basic controls. So if I was to go here and get some uranium, let's just get a little bit for now, and while we're at it, let's get a flux plug. One of you, there we go. That goes there, which is my RF output. Set it to our normal network. In here is our access port. So this is where I get a hopper. I'll slap you there. Throw the uranium on. And we've got fuel filling up. Now, because we've only got the one little rod and the one controller on there, we've only got fuel for so much. We switched off. We want to make sure that the core doesn't get too hot, and that we've got 270,000 internal buffer, but let's see how much this small reactor makes. So he's leveling out about 700. That's good. We don't want it to get up to the top. The casing, and 184 RF per tick is this little thing here. Now, let's switch you off. We can set it automatically jet waste. That's good. And we are off. We've got a little bit of a buffer, but we're off. So let's tickle you apart. And let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes, shall we? Right, so I kind of started to go big and then chickened out a little. But I've got a lot of rod pots here. Now, the thing about these fuel rods is you want to have some form of coolant on these. Otherwise, you could end up this generating so much heat it burns out completely. I know in some packs, dry ice can be used as well as water, but the blue ice is the best option. So I'm going out on a possibility that I am wrong, but I'm kind of hoping this does work, because otherwise I might end up just blowing up everything. Which wouldn't be very good, would it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need 6 more. So and then I've got spaces I need to fill all these in. Get rid of these, and then make sure that I have got all the blocks filled in that I need to fill in. Yep, they're all filled in. They're all filled in. They're all filled in. Everything's filled in on the top. Everything's filled in on the bottom, so it's not on this. Yeah. I wonder if that's the blue ice that's caused that. So easiest way to fix it is stick this on magnet mode so I don't lose anything. Well, be very quick with the off button, I think, is the what I'm going to have to do. That hasn't worked either. Does it have to be a uniform shape then? Let me just double check. So reactor capability is cooling or active. Passive cooling or active cooling. So passive cooling. Yeah. Active cooling is when you pump things in. Yeah, fair enough. All the reactor parts. Variants. So yeah, there's basic and there we go. Your basic reactor and your reinforced reactor. Reinforced reactors up to 256 blocks. Wow, huge. Basic 5x5. So that answered that question. Although, when we do choose to go big, I am going absurdly big. Just for the warning. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, and everything's gone here. Okay, we'll try this one then. So, if it's 5x5, I am going to try and build a absolute beast of a reactor once I get the reinforced blocks. And the reinforced blocks use a lot of iron, a lot of steel. These are 1 steel, 4 iron block bars. The reinforced is 1 iron block and 4 steel. So we need a lot of steel to get the reinforced one. But you know what? If this works and at least gives me the ability to switch off my turbines, I'll take it. So I've only got a 3x3 on the inside, so let's try the ice again just in case it does work. So rods and rods. Doesn't want to go all the way to the top because we need to put the bases in the top. That, and let's see if the ice does work, because if it's not properly cooled and it blows up, I don't want to lose all my progress and have to spend hours rebuilding the base. I've had to do that once where I made a massive mistake and had to rebuild my base, so I'm not doing that again. But there we go, all working. So 5x5 is as big as we can get basic. If I was to get my hopper again, slap it here, throw the fuel in. Can hold a lot more fuel, that's for sure. Switch you on. That's 300, 400. I mean, it looks like it's doing. Looks like the blue ice is doing the right thing because it's not as hot as the little 3x3 one was. 800. Got a larger buffer as well, 1 million. Around 860 RF per tick seems to be the cut-off. Not bad, actually. That's 4 of these. No, these are 100 each, or they're 180 each, aren't they? These? No, 114. So that replaces 8 of these turbines. That I can live with. That's a good start. Now, if we do get that linked up to a turbine, we could probably increase that even further. We'll have to look at that. Look at what we need to do with that between episodes. Because I don't want to, run over a bit now, so I don't want to get too far into things. And try and save up for the steel to get a much larger one. But I think that'll all do for today. So, you guys do all the usual things. Go to the comments, hit like, hit subscribe, all that jazz. Remember, every little thing you do helps massively, and I do appreciate it all. In the meantime, I'm going to keep working at getting the Supremium, the Insanium even. I may move some of these steel seeds. Where are we? These. I'm between episodes. I'm going to get the this moved into the machine, the compact machine. Could probably get rid of a lot of these then, because I can have some of these just rotating on those. So yeah, I've got a little bit of planning to do, but I've got all the time to do that. You guys, as I said, do the usual stuff. You guys take it steady. Have a sense of good one. I shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.